Pad the
We're
stats.
not. It's not. It's not
No, it's
live
live.
yet.
No, it's live. It is now. Pad the stats.
Cap.
Come on, boys.
There it
Welcome.
is.
Welcome to Street Talk, everybody. Um, I wanted to do a little stream. We got me and Jake just hanging out. Dune 2 comes out later this week, Thursday. You can see it early, and then Friday, obviously, it releases. Um, very pumped. Very pumped, Jake.
So pumped.
Jake, have you been seeing what's been going on with
Uh,
like the ratings and all that?
yeah, I saw a few things. You sent something in. I saw Rotten Tomatoes is at like 95% right now, and Ty said highest IMDb rating of all time, but that'll obviously get fluctuated.
Yeah,
But the hype is good right now. The people are liking what they're seeing, at least the early viewers. So
yeah, because even
yeah,
like an Oppenheimer movie that came out recently, like I wasn't hearing like highest rated on IMDb like before everyone saw it. Like obviously all the people who like love movies and like get like the critics and like the YouTubers who like Stuckman already saw it, Jeremy Jans already saw it, a lot of these guys already saw it, so they probably contributed to that. So like we know that people who like movies like it. So I mean obviously the audience can like be different than the critics,
did you
but
watch the reviews already? I did not watch the
no, I
reviews.
didn't. No. I want to go in blind. I
Yeah,
did rewatch Dune, the original Dune. I heard
I
you
did
said you
too.
did too, right? Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
What'd you think? What'd you think on the rewatch?
Um, I think I picked up on a lot more things this time. It kind of makes more sense to me. Obviously, I'm not much of a reader. I haven't read the books or anything, but
Same.
getting a grasp of kind of like what the voice is and like the potential with that is a cool thing. And I thought it was well done. Obviously, the setup is huge for this next movie, so I expect big things. Um, Ty and I we were talking off camera how um, the second movie is so integral to any kind of trilogy, and I know that's what they're trying to shape this one up to be.
Yeah.
So, hey, Empire Strikes Back's my favorite episode from the original trilogy of Star Wars. So, hopefully, it's more the same with the second movie being
Yeah,
really
it's
good.
getting some comparisons to that and the Dark Knight, which is like the second one in the
Did it
Batman
actually?
trilogy. Yeah. Uh, Christopher Nolan came out and said it was like his Dark Knight, his Empire Strikes Back. So, I mean, with those kind of like compliments, it should be pretty fun. I'm excited for it. Uh, Denny's been pretty active lately. Like he's been getting interviewed a lot, and he even said something about he doesn't like care about dialogue. He just cares about like the action and the sound. That's like what he's big on,
Yeah.
which like I'd agree with. Like some people are taking it a little too literally. I think they're saying like dialogue makes movies great. It definitely does, but like Dune is about you go for that once again the Hans Zimmer score, and you're sitting in there with everyone else, and you just it's a full blown experience rather than like a TV show you watch in your living room. Um,
Yeah. I
and
don't
like
think you saw. Sorry, you can keep going though. I'll let
I
you
was
go.
gonna say, we both watched the original Dune like in theaters for the first time, and I remember like we loved it in the theater, and then everyone I talked to who like streamed it said they like weren't that big of fans of it. So it definitely is something to like be in the theater and experience it that way. But I will say, upon second watch, I did still enjoy it streaming it. I think it was because I was on. Did something about watching a movie on a plane. You just get like beyond dialed in. Like I got my
Not the
AirPods
same
in.
experience for me.
That's how I am personally. But like I get my
Probably AirPods
AirPods.
help.
Yeah, I mean I get all the sound out. It's me in the movie, and I that's how I rewatched it the second time recently, and it was great. And I definitely I'm glad I rewatched it because there's a lot of like politics and like little things you have to break down and like understand to really like get buckled in for this next one because it was really the whole first movie is just setting up the second one that's
Yeah.
about to
Yeah.
drop.
No, I was enjoying my second watch for sure too. It's a definitely a rewatchable movie for me. Like there's been
Yeah.
movies where like I already know the plot, so I don't really care, but this one's pretty to look at. Um and it's got like I don't know. I just enjoyed the way it unfolded. It's got like a little I don't know. It's got a little flavor to it. You can tell it's like something I don't know. It's just good cinema. It's hard to beat. And
The
I don't know.
CGI is
You saw
awesome.
yeah. No, yeah, the CGI is sick. And
And the
the
worm,
helicopters, it
obviously.
just feels good. Like you said,
Yeah,
the
that
Hans
was
Zimmer score just it hits right. And those little dragonfly helicopters
yeah, those are sweet.
are doing it for me. They're pretty sweet. Um,
It's kind of like
I
our
rewatched it on the
generation Star
projector
Wars
there,
almost. Nice,
so like it felt
nice.
like I was back in the theater. You're really feeling this bass, like in the sand when it's
Yeah,
moving
you're
and like the
spoiled in there,
worms
dude.
coming.
Yeah,
Huh?
you're spoiled over there, dude, with that
Oh yeah, bro.
projector.
I
Just
know
turn it
it's
on anytime.
probably my best purchase of all time.
I mean,
So
I got
or
the
gift.
TV up here, but
Thank you.
you know,
Shout out mom and dad. Thank you. Yeah.
nice
But
Christmas
yeah, bro.
gift out of you. That was a good call.
Yeah, it was
I
really
don't know how
nice.
you found that thing. How'd you find that?
I was sniffing around some good gift ideas. It might have been like from the year before because I forgot about it for a while, and I was like, bro, I'm remembering this for like when this next season comes around. And I was like,
Yeah,
I don't want anything else. Just get me this. I know it's gonna be
that was
electric.
it.
And
Nice.
I mean, yeah, they spoil us, man. So I got some clothes too, and but this baby, it's been treating me good.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a
been
good
watching a
looking
lot of
projector.
movies.
It's a
Yeah,
good looking vehicle.
yeah. Wait, can you see it?
No,
We're
I
talking
don't
a
know
lot
if you
about
could.
it. It's right
No, I
there.
don't think you can see it over there. Oh yeah, yeah, nice.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a beast. It's a beast.
Throws it up on the wall. Takes up the whole wall there.
Yeah.
Now we gotta dial this back in. All right.
Um, I was gonna say another thing. Denny said. Um, he said people want longer movies now, and like, what would you say about that? Like, do you enjoy a long movie? Definitely
I
depends on the
personally do.
movie.
I
Yeah.
personally do, especially when it's about trying to fit as much story in as possible with these like trilogies that are based off books. They got a lot they want to fit in, so I want to give them the space to work in something nice. Um, but I don't know. It seemed like at award shows, at least for that one guy that was at the Golden Globes, he didn't seem like he like that one guy that got ripped to shreds.
Oh yeah, I remember
He didn't
that.
seem like he was a big fan of long movies because he kept bringing up the time frame of like Oppenheimer and Killers of the Flower Moon. I was like, I don't
I
know,
mean,
bro.
that's just an
I
easy like
if you're a movie watcher,
pull for him.
you want an experience, you want to pay for something that's gonna
Yeah.
give you a good time. So
No, that's true.
that's just me.
Definitely, I'd
What
agree.
about you? What do
And
you
it's
think?
it,
You agree?
I yeah, I'd agree. It definitely depends on the movie though. Typically, if it
Oh
is a
yeah.
longer movie, I feel like it is a great movie. Like if it's a bad movie, like they don't usually like make you sit through something that long. I can't think of
Yeah.
a
If
bad
it's the
movie that's
director
long.
you trust, then give him the space to work. If it's
Yeah,
like some I don't know. I don't want to like shit on a movie right now, but Madam Web, like I don't want to watch a 3 hour Madam Web cut
no,
personally. I didn't watch it, but I
yeah,
heard
we
a lot of
didn't
bad things.
waste our time.
So
Yeah, definitely
yeah.
a lot of that on the internet lately. But
Yeah.
yeah, the other thing I was gonna say, um, you go in. I love going into the theater and just compared to like watching it on this TV right here, your projector. You can't just like pause the movie and see how much longer you got left. You really just like you gotta like be invested in the story, and like you're like sometimes you're watching and you're like, oh, it's gonna end like right after this happens, and then that thing happens that you think is gonna happen, and then there's a whole nother like ending act, and I
Yeah, bro.
think that's what's about to go down in this Dune 2 movie, and I'm really excited for it because I think like I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna like convince myself this is the ending, and then it's just gonna apparently the expectations are really high for this movie after all these ratings are coming out, but I think it'll shatter
Yeah, my
some
curiosity at
expectations I
home
have.
I'm always trying to like fight against that curiosity of the timestamp because
Yeah,
it's like it gives away a lot of stuff, like on what's gonna happen based on like how
yeah.
much time's
You're like,
left. I
oh, it's
agree
gonna
with that.
wrap up within the next 5 minutes,
Yeah. So
rather than like you're watching Past Lives. You're like,
that's
oh,
an interesting idea. Yeah.
like that Past Lives movie. Like I was like, oh, there's gonna be a whole another like 30 minutes, and then it just ends, and I was like, no, but it is a great movie.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That one was one of my favorites of the year. I'm so excited for the Oscars. I hope that thing gets some recognition. We got a lot of nominations. I'm excited
yeah,
about for that.
we should do a little Oscar watch party. I wouldn't mind doing that. I think that would be fun.
Yeah,
Little
I'd be down for that.
little chit chat while we're watching it. Little
That could be cool.
reaction to what's going on. Could be a
I'm
little
down for
like
that.
Jeff spectacular in a sense, you know.
Oh yeah.
You might have to dress up in the nines. Might have to
Yeah.
dress up a little bit. For
Hey,
that.
I'd be down for that. What
Hey,
day
wait.
is that? Is it like the second week
Uh,
in March? I think it's like
it's yeah. I think it's the 15th.
March 12th
maybe,
or something. Let's take a little look see.
Yeah, take a look. While you're doing that, Eric, welcome. What's up? You did get modded last stream, and we appreciate you. Hope you're doing good in North Dakota, and thank you so much
What a
for
weapon.
all the hype. We saw the Kelsey tweet with the shirt waving, so appreciate you. And Aaron's here as well. Thanks for watching,
Oscars.
Aaron. Appreciate it. Hey, you guys sit back, get your popcorn going. We're just having fun, and we're just talking
Yeah.
about some stuff going on.
March
When is it,
10
Jake?
is the date on
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
It's good
got a
stuff.
few days left. I still have to watch American Fiction. Everything else on Best Picture I've knocked out.
Is that
So.
streaming yet?
I'm sure you could buy it somewhere. I still think it's in theaters though. I'll let you guys know. That one seemed interesting. I just haven't got around to it.
Yeah.
It's just the movie house has been a little dead recently
It really
in
has.
terms of new content. So
I was looking.
it's been hard.
Because we do that end of the month review, and I have like little like tickets next to the movies I've seen in theaters. Like I used a little ticket emoji. All I
Yeah.
got is Argyle right now. Everything else I've like watched like on my TV or on my phone. So that's
Yeah.
the only one I've gone to the theater and seen this month. And then technically I'll be able to see this Dune one like the last day of the month because it comes out the first, but you can see it on the Thursday before. So I guess I'll slip that one in there. But
Yeah. I'll be watching the dogs this weekend. It'll be interesting. I got to make it over though. I got to get the Thursday night watch in for Dune 2.
dude, should I pull up for it? I might have to like we should go watch it together.
That
Should
could
I
be
come to
cool
Ohio? See the dogs.
if you want to. Yeah, you can wake up early and take care of them.
Nope.
That autofocus is kicking your ass right now. I told you that shit was happening earlier. There it goes. You're back.
Hey, you guys like this? Oh, right here. Wrong way. CB got this for me. Shout out Cole Barker. He's my roommate. I got back from a trip up to Ohio. It was sitting on my desk, and he said, saw this, had to get it. So shout out Cole B. This was
Oh yeah.
It adds a lot back here. I think it looks good.
Yeah. Looks
And
real
then
cute,
I added
man.
a little lamp. You can't even see it over there, but we got the lights going. Jake inspired me over there, so
Tried my
I
best,
had to,
man.
I had to get it going. I had to get it going over
Yeah,
here.
I still need something here. If you guys have any ideas,
Yeah.
I'm having a tough time pick out what the hell I want to put back there.
We should put some movie posters back here. I might put one where this Eagles thing is right here, but
Yeah.
I know you guys probably.
It's
couldn't
hard to
hear me
pick
when I turned
one.
around right there.
I might have to pick like three from like my favorites from each genre or something. It's gonna be
Yeah.
tough.
Jake,
Just came up with a good idea there. What's up?
yeah, that's good. I want to watch this. There's this Dune 2 inspired Kung Fu Panda 3 trailer that came out, and I kind of want to watch it. I haven't seen it yet, but I sent it in.
Was it like made by DreamWorks or
Yeah.
Is
It's from them. It's from them, but they dropped it today. I'm gonna pull it up briefly.
Okay. Sorry about the headset, guys. I know you want to see my ears, but we're short on time. Uh, free show. Had to grab what I could find.
All right, y'all. Here we go. Jake, can you see it? Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna have to
All right.
expand it though.
Hopefully the experience on yeah, I'll expand it.
Let's take a little look.
Little look.
Yeah, it looks fine on there. No audio.
No audio. All right. Gosh, how would I do that? How would I do that?
Hey, man.
All right. Sorry, y'all. Damn.
Who's in here? Eric's getting. Oh no, Eric. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Oh.
Wait, we got 5 people. What the hell? What are you guys
Let's
doing?
go. Let's go.
I guess 4.
All right. I'm
What's
just
up,
gonna
Will?
play it. No audio for now. I'll figure it out next time. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, it's more about the. Okay.
He said just the right amount of spice.
All right, very nice. Yeah, they're really going home with those. They like those bunnies a lot.
Hey, Tai Lung's in this thing. I'm excited for it. That also comes out in March soon. So.
I hope this chameleon is aggressive on its
Alright,
own
that
and
was
he
it.
doesn't.
It was just a little Dune
Yeah.
spoof.
I'm talking about Kung Fu Panda 4 now, though. I think that chameleon better have some own, like its skill on its own when it's not transforming, or it's not gonna
Yeah.
be a good movie. Like if he like gets kicked out of like his last form of Tai Lung, and then he like is super vulnerable because he's like a weak ass chameleon, it's not gonna be electrifying. Like that chameleon better have something up its sleeve itself too.
I know.
You know?
I think it'll be cool. I don't know about the part where he turns into Poe. I think that's kind of gimmicky. I like the Tai Lung Peacock play better. But
Yeah. Hey, but that's
I mean,
kind of a smart move
it's a
on its
kids
own.
movie. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I wish we didn't see that in the trailer. Personally, I wish like that happened in the movie. But while
Yeah,
you're
that
watching
could have
it.
been probably called out though by the community potentially.
Yeah, definitely. But there's something about like not knowing what's going on going into the movie.
Yeah.
Jake, I got to talk about this.
What's up?
Pedro Pascal, this dude's like, he started off so cool in Game of Thrones, and then he does the Mandalorian role, and then like The Last of Us. I know he just won an award at the Actors Guild thing, but
Mm-hmm.
was not. I don't know, dude. He's like he might not take his role as Din Djarin, aka the Mandalorian, like in the movie that's coming out, and that kind of like ruins all my hype for the movie. How does that make you feel? Because I need him to be Din.
That's real that he's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
it's currently unclear.
Honestly, I just want to say something about him in general. I swear he was not this flamboyant when I
Oh no,
was
he
watching
wasn't.
like other interviews with him. I feel like he's played all these stone cold characters, and then he wants to like counterbalance it to make you think he's like the best actor of all time.
I think he's
By like
playing into
being this like super vibrant guy. Yeah, I don't know.
he's like playing into his culture.
He's really buying
which I
into it
get.
though.
Yeah, his culture and like his name is like really cool, and like he can speak some Spanish, and
Oh, he's cool for sure.
I mean he's
I'm
like
just
he's
saying
such a
that
cool. His
his
voice
energy
is
seems like it's
iconic.
changed.
But no, yeah, it definitely has, and I don't know if you saw his. Did you see his speech the other day? It was like
Yeah.
he won like lead for dramatic in like a
Yeah, he didn't
series.
expect to win. He was going against
Yeah,
so a
that
few
was
guys
pretty
from
funny.
Succession. Yeah, I was happy for
But
him.
yeah, he's got
I
some charisma
yeah.
going for him. I wish he would own this role because they're kind of taking it to the point where, oh, he has a helmet on, so like he doesn't have to be like on set. Like we can just put like a double like in him in his suit and like have him do voiceovers. Like
Right.
I know
That
like
makes
he
sense.
probably doesn't want to spend all his time doing it, but like it's Star Wars, dude. Like you can pay him enough to make him. They're just cutting corners over there. I feel like that's kind of been the issue with like Ahsoka, the last season of The Mandalorian. They're using like
Yeah.
the fake, like no practical backgrounds. Like it's like they're not like going anywhere to like shoot on location. Like they're like just shooting in a studio, and it's really got that
Oh
studio
yeah.
feel. It doesn't have
The
that like
last season of Mando was pretty
yeah.
unbearable for me. The first two were fire. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't blame him for trying to move on because it's not like the same show that it was when it was in season one. So, but
Yeah.
I do hope he does the movie because a movie could be potentially different than throwing together some Disney TV show, um, footage. It's yeah, Obi-Wan and stuff. Like I don't know. Ahsoka came out too. I don't know how many we're gonna have to get before Boba Fett. Boba Fett was terrible too.
Yeah, that was
It's a
bad.
tough run. So I don't blame him. Like the direction with the writers and
Yeah, maybe it's
I don't
just
know.
not. Maybe he's feeling the same thing we're feeling. Like maybe he knew it was kind
Yeah.
of going that direction. He didn't want to be like that involved.
But if you have a
But
chance to be in Star Wars, I don't know how you stay in that situation.
I don't
Just in
know. I
case
don't know. But
it
like
flips back up.
the first two seasons were like really special though. So like maybe he read the script and he was like, ah, you guys are kind of losing it. But yeah, because we
Maybe.
had like Lizzo and Jack Black as like
Yo,
king
I
and
forgot
queen
about
of
that
like
season.
some
I
planet.
forgot about that
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah. What are we doing over there?
That was wild.
Um.
Freaking cameos in Star Wars. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I get it. Like, it was bound to happen eventually, but like,
Well,
at least it didn't happen in a movie. Like, the TV shows are kind of like everyone just watches them because they're like free and they're not free, but they're on the streaming service. Jake, NCAA 25
oh
finally
baby.
happening. I think we have a
Yeah.
stream queued up in the future uh, that could be pretty interesting. So stay tuned for that. But Jake, what are we thinking about this? I'm pretty pumped myself. I mean, we played this game. This was the only game we played back on
Yeah.
PS3, PS2, you name it. So
Obviously, we're ecstatic about it. Um, seems like Twitter like is pumped up about it too, from what I could tell. Um, I saw some tweet about you taking the money, the $600 in the like the likeness stuff. Or you gonna ask for more bread? And I saw like literally every college football player was like, "Nah, I'm taking the game, bro. I already signed." Like everybody's excited about it. Everybody's
who
like,
would take
"Who
more
cares
money
about
though?
that?"
Yeah.
I don't know. There's people, man. There's people. I saw Terrell Owens popped in the comments. He was like, "Ask for more money." And he was the only guy that said something like that. I kept scrolling because I was like,
That
this is a
doesn't
good
surprise me.
indication of kind of like what's the hell's going on. But I'm excited about the game. I'm excited about people being in the game. We got new playbooks. Obviously, Dad and Fowler getting on the call. They've been
Yeah.
working for a long time behind closed doors. As Ty said, we're gonna talk a little bit more about that in the future. Hopefully, get some good
With the man
insight.
himself, quite
Yeah,
possibly. So, um,
hopefully so.
who's your
It's gonna
like?
be
What's your
sick.
first matchup like going in? Like, who are you playing with? Who's your team?
Well, we gotta think about who the best team might be next year, or who we're excited to see.
Yeah,
Um, I honestly wouldn't mind playing with Texas. Just
yeah.
comes to
Like
mind as a
you're
team with a
building your
lot of returning
dynasty.
starters.
What team are you taking? You're building your dynasty team. Like it doesn't have like where this is where the players
Oh,
rolled
just like
over. It's like fake recruits. What team are you
oh,
like
okay.
taking it all the way to the ship?
So what colors do I like the best,
Yeah.
or what playbook I like the best, man. Um,
Oh, that's a good question. The playbook, because Oregon was like ahead of its time back when the game was
I
like
know.
2014. It
I
was
think
like Oregon's
USC would
playbook
be
was the
sweet.
option playbook. The playbooks are gonna be sweet in this
USC's
year.
offensive playbook would be cool.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
I bet
Their defensive
Alabama's
though, their defensive
Alabama would be
playbook,
pretty aggressive.
however, USC's defensive
Yeah,
playbook.
no, I know. Yeah, we'd swap out the playbook there pretty easily.
Yeah,
Um, Ohio State
Ohio
just
State's an
have
easy one to do.
some sick tight or wide receiver options. That'd be cool. But
I'd
I'm a
have to
running
take
back guy,
Clemson
dude.
as well.
You gotta go with
Shout
Clemson.
out. Yeah, I mean, I just like, I feel obligated. Uh,
Yeah, that could be cool.
might even have to make a Road to Glory player, run it back. Road to Glory
Yeah,
is so great, dude.
that's true.
5-star.
That's true.
The offers are coming
I
in.
was okay. Road to Glory. I think we both made running backs when we were playing the game back in the day.
Yeah,
We didn't do the quarterback generic route.
lightest weight humanly possible.
Oh
I don't
yeah.
know why. I was doing like 160, like six. It's like 6 foot 160.
No, I
And
remember the traits. They had power, speed, or
oh yeah,
balanced. And I thought
speed.
balanced meant like dude was gonna stay on his feet if you hit him. And I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, this is the best build of all time. And turns out it was a little bit of both, so the
That's
speed
funny,
and
dude.
strength. But hey, the balanced build was
Hey,
pretty
the speed
nasty.
back
The
was
speed
fun.
build
You
was crazy.
throw the visor
Yeah,
on that boy, get him all
yeah,
dripped
yeah,
out.
yeah.
Oh,
We went to Oregon a lot back in the day because they just had the sweetest unis and like one of the
yeah.
best playbooks. I was a big Florida guy back in the day too. I liked their unis
That
a
was a
lot.
good team back then. Yeah, that was a good team.
Yeah,
I mean, they're still
who
cool.
knows?
They got
It's gonna be
cool
so fun.
colors, cool
I
stadium.
hope we will let you guys know first if we find out if mascot matchup's coming back to the game because
Oh,
I want to
it
know.
definitely is.
That's
It definitely is.
I hope
That's on
that's a damn
the
thing.
that's on the questions for me.
Yeah,
Coming
that's
soon.
it's a big requirement. I need to see the
Who do you
Stanford trees get out there against the Syracuse Oranges.
who do you think cover athlete's gonna be? I think it's a I
Who?
think it's a trick
It's got to be a
question,
guy who
honestly.
played well last year that's coming back. So let's think.
Do we think it's a culmination of athletes from like the past? Like I don't know if it's
That
gonna be
depends
like just a guy from this year. Like it's gotta like include some.
if they're gonna focus on road to or like an ultimate team. It might be multiple. Uh, yeah, I
Did they
know because there's like
announce?
a bunch of deserving guys that didn't get it because they haven't had one in the past.
Yeah,
That'd be interesting. I hope Ben makes it on the old
yeah. We should just
front
throw Ben on
page.
there. Let's just do that. That's pretty.
People
That's
were with
pretty
it.
cut and
Seemed
dry.
like people were down with it.
Pretty simple.
I have a few photos for you to choose from if you want to use one of mine, so I can say that that happened.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. We'll get Ben a photo shoot and then we can send some in. See what's going on.
yeah,
That'd be good.
yeah.
But yeah, that game's awesome. Speaking of games, Jake, been playing Helldivers too.
Can I say one more thing though? I think Nick
Yeah,
Saban should be on the cover
that
potentially
would be cool.
as a
That would be
homage.
cool.
All right, next.
That would be good. I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind that at all. That's actually perfect. But I mean, it's always been players on the cover.
I mean, always
There
hasn't been the
hasn't been
last
a
10 years. So
yeah, I know. They did have Andy Reid on the cover like a Madden one back in the day. Like I think it was like '05 or something. It was him and like Donovan McNabb.
did they? Did they?
Yeah,
That's cool.
I remember that.
Yeah, I can't really think of a guy that's gonna be like who's coming back. That's gonna be a guy. The only guy that comes to mind is Quinn Ewers, but that's just because I really don't haven't thought about college football
And
in a
another
while.
guy on that same team, Arch Manning.
I know, but he's not. He didn't play last year,
I
so
know, I know.
can't do
Uh,
it. All right, back to Helldivers. Yeah,
Calvin
we've been
Ford.
playing quite a bit of that.
Sorry.
Ty's not a fan. Uh, if you don't know what it is, we're basically fighting for democracy. It's a whole collective
Super
unit.
Earth.
Everybody online is fighting for the same cause against the automatons and the I don't remember the
Oh my
name of the
gosh.
insects, but
Yeah. The bugs.
yeah, I'm not too
Dude, did they have
aggressive,
like
but
did they have did they have names
yeah,
like for the bad guy? Like is there like short names for him? Like kind of like in World War II?
the
I don't want
specific
to say it.
types. Whoa,
No, I mean
no, yeah, that has not made its way onto. It has
I don't
not
know if
made its
there's like
way over
lingo in the game. Like is there like
autos and the
yeah,
terminids. Okay, the terminids is the name of the bugs. Yeah, those
termies.
terms, those goddamn terms. No, nope. This is
All right.
live. Yeah,
All
let's
right.
roll.
Speaking of this kind of stuff, Shane
Yeah,
Gillis was
it's
on
fun.
SNL.
Why are we
That was
skipping
awesome.
all the way past Helldivers? Helldivers is fun.
All right.
If you want to blow up some enemies for democracy, it's basically a satire on propaganda, and it's a good time. So I'd highly recommend it if you have some buddies to play with it. You can play the group of four. All right, on to Shane Gillis.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Shane,
yeah,
he was just on
shady stuff.
SNL. I'm gonna be honest. SNL hasn't been like on my radar in a long time.
Nope,
I mean, we used to watch
they're
it
reeling
growing
us
up,
in.
and like we had like the Californians and all that kind of stuff. That was kind of fun when we were younger. But Shane Gillis just hosted, so I went back and I didn't actually watch it, uh, but I watched the YouTube videos, and Jake
Of
sent
course.
me a beautiful sketch that actually
Yeah,
didn't air, which is crazy. But it was a
yeah. I was
Liberty
told it
Mutual.
had not aired.
Yeah, go watch the Liberty Mutual Shane Gillis SNL sketch, and
Are
you'll
we not
be
allowed to watch it
disappointed.
here?
I just don't have audio if I turn it on,
Oh
so it's
right.
not really.
Damn it.
I gotta
It's
figure out the
hilarious.
audio situation.
The that sketch was by far the best one, and apparently, yeah, it didn't air on the actual show because it was a little edgy.
Yeah,
But it was good. It was damn good.
let me
Um,
see if I can do this. If this is
Apparently, Sydney Sweeney's hosting the next one. They're trying to get everybody back. They're trying to bring
all
in the
right.
boys demographic. Seems like
Are they making a turn for like?
they
Are they
went
trying to
Shane
outsource
Gillis
some?
to Sydney Sweeney pretty quickly. Yeah,
Who else have they had this
it's a
year?
ploy. I don't know, but I'm just saying the next two.
I know that chick from The Bear was on it, like 2 weeks or like last week.
Yeah, yeah.
She's been getting a lot of awards lately. Um,
Oh yeah.
yeah, but the Shane Gillis, he was making some uh questionable remarks in his opening monologue. I love that he like called his dad out for being like a substitute teacher, girls basketball coach, whatever
Yeah, he
he
said it like
was.
15 times. It was awesome.
uh, that was pretty funny. I
And
bet
then
his
I
dad
think
was
he
so
got like,
mad.
I think he realized that like they weren't really messing with it, so he just went into a bit that I've already seen before, which I
Dude,
thought
I
was
know he
interesting.
did. He did
He's a
revert.
nerd.
I was like, am I?
Yeah, you're lagging.
What were you gonna say?
If you, I said you're lagging, but if you've seen the Pat McAfee show and he popped on for a little bit, like Shane is just like a normal guy. Like when he doesn't have his material lined up, like he's just like a normal human. So I
Yeah.
think that monologue he didn't really come with much prepared, and he was like, "This is what I got to do to get out of here." So that was the game plan.
No, that was
I think it
good.
was like on the spot. That's what he turned it into. So
Yeah, that was smart. I think, dude, I think they really pump in like crowd laugh, like, like I don't think some of it was there.
I know because he seemed like it wasn't
He was like, oh,
hitting,
like
but
that didn't
like
hit
the
at
laugh
all.
was hit. Yeah. Give me a sec here.
He's like, I thought that was pretty funny. Like I thought that was gonna
Yeah.
kill it. Guy, it's always something with this guy, huh? How you guys doing in the chat? Yeah, Blessing with the Boys is great. He was good on there.
I
I'll
had
have
my
to watch that.
sorry about that. What's up?
Yeah, Eric said he watched SNL for the first time in years because of Shane, and it sucked outside of him. That was to be
Yeah, I
expected.
mean,
Like
some of the
he's kind of
skits were just mid, dude. I didn't love every skit. I liked just the one emu one that I saw, to be honest with
yeah,
you.
that was good.
Green Bay
I
Packers
think
one was pretty funny.
I heard they were like holding on to some sketches, possibly like some ideas they had that they like didn't know if they could do, and then they just like used to have him as an excuse to like let it fly. Because
Yeah,
like
probably.
he, I think he's like a great. I know he was like originally with SNL, but if he was like an every week member, like that would be kind of a game changer for them. I know he wouldn't do that because like he's doing fine on his own, but like
Yeah, it's
they're
not gonna
kind of
happen.
missing out on him when they fired him. So
He's getting other opportunities. Like we saw the you sent me
oh
today.
yeah,
Tires just came out on Netflix. So if we could just keep him in his own lane and make more stuff, like he's a smart guy. He has funny skits. I've seen some of his skits before.
yeah,
Apparently, this one is like um, he had a skit that was based on like a tire shop, and now they're fleshing it out into like an episodic series. So should be interesting.
yeah. That'd be
Anything
pretty
with
cool.
Shane, as long as he's inside of it, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, he's great, and he loves college football, which is like another cool thing about him. Like he was
Oh yeah,
at the Notre Dame game. He was on the show like on game day and all that. So um, definitely a big college football guy, and like he said in his monologue for SNL like that he wanted to be like a high school football coach.
yeah,
Like he can feel it inside of him,
yep,
which is hilarious. So he could definitely be that. Like I could totally see him being like a D line coach
no
for a
doubt.
high school team. Like he's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, he's built for it for sure.
Oh, and one cool thing I saw, Jake, remember Beef? I brought it up recently, like
Hmm.
when we were on FaceTime. Uh, there's a season 2, and it has like a whole different cast. So it's like there's
Ooh,
it's kind of like a show where they're gonna have like seasons, and it's gonna
there's
just
a
be like
name for
between
that.
two people beefing.
There's a name for that.
Is it like
What's it called?
asynchronous?
True Detective does it. Something along those lines. I'm trying to remember. Uh,
You
it'll
got
come
it,
to me.
Eric.
But that
Eric.
I love that kind of stuff. Yeah, we can count on Eric. And I'm kind of letting him know right now. Uh,
It's gonna have
damn
Jake
it.
Gyllenhaal and Anne Hathaway though, which is pretty
That is
hilarious.
perfect. I love it. Anne Hathaway can. Yeah, she's great.
That's a good little crew right there
Jake
for
Gyllenhaal will be interesting.
being
He
mad
might
at each
fit
other.
the bill there. Jake
Dude,
Gyllenhaal can get really mad. So
you know he's starring in what's that movie? It's the
Conor McGregor movie.
no, it's the yeah. But it's the one where he's like the bar guy, bouncer guy. What's it called? I know there's one with Patrick Swayze back in the day.
I didn't see it.
I'll pull it up.
Anthology series, I think, is the name of that. If I'm not just completely
Okay,
botching that.
let me pull this up real quick. Patrick Swayze. Patrick Swayze. I just got more movies than I thought. All right, here we go.
I might have just messed that up.
Sorry, guys. Un momento. Uh, Ghost. Roadhouse. That's what it is.
Anthology.
He's supposed to be this guy who's like kicking people out of the bar. It's kind of hilarious.
It's just a
Like
bouncer.
he's supposed to be like this badass guy who like kicks people out of the bar. And he's like a UFC fighter in it. Like I'm not really sold.
He got properly jocked for that.
I know, but what are they
part,
taking? Like
though.
peptides, whatever. What are they doing
Oh yeah,
these days?
Probably.
They're on all kinds of
HGH, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
And anthology series, Ty, is what it's called.
Ooh, Anthology. All
Um,
right, cool.
yeah,
I
Black
actually love that they
Mirror,
did that.
True Detective, now Beef, getting in there. I like that.
Yeah.
I think it'll
Go
be
watch
sweet
Beef on
because
Netflix if you haven't. It's a great time.
yeah,
It's like one of those little mini series. I don't watch a lot of TV shows, but when I do, I prefer like a nice little 6 to 8 episodes, maybe even 10 episodes at like 50 minutes.
yeah.
Because it's hard to watch these like 20 episode seasons. Like I watched the Entourage, but that's about as far as I'll go. Like it's even hard for me to get into like Sopranos a little bit, just because it's a lot of
Brad was
episodes.
getting on to me for not finishing that one,
Sopranos.
Entourage.
Oh,
Entourage.
it's a good one. It's
I only
good.
saw the first 2 seasons. I know
Yeah.
it's got like a bunch of like cameos in it, but I didn't know it was like actually good for what it was, like
The
plot
first two
wise.
seasons are like prime, like for it. Like I think those are like almost better. It
Did you
gets
watch
good.
Sopranos?
Like Ari, no. You said
On a
Entourage.
side note, though, I know. You were
I've
talking
seen,
about.
I've seen a couple episodes.
Yeah, let's get in there. Let's get involved a little bit.
I mean, I know it's great. I know it's great, but I was saying this is why it's hard for me to watch because it's like I have to watch like 40 episodes and 0 movies.
Yeah,
while
that's
doing
fair.
that. So, and then
Yeah, that's
I'll
fair.
watch like 5 episodes, and then like I'm gonna go watch a movie, and then I like never watch it ever again. That's how it works.
Yeah, no, I've
But I
been
know
there.
it's great. I know it's great. Like, I feel like when I'm like older, and I have like a lot of time on my hands and like nothing to do, like
I think,
I can
yeah,
just sit down. And, not that I have like I don't know.
you have a lot right now on your plate.
I know I do.
Um,
Let it watching the
no, but
dog.
I just want to say I'd much rather be me and had seen Sopranos all the way through than be you and had seen Entourage all the way through. I think I spent my
Yeah.
time a little wiser
No,
there.
no, that's good.
So
I use TV shows. I should probably watch these more dramatic, like slow burn. Like,
you should watch
excitement.
one season of True Detective. It's the first season is
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey, and it's all time. Woody Harrelson.
I don't know, dude. These TV shows move so slow for me, dude.
That one doesn't. But I don't blame you. I've been grinding some movies myself, personally.
I'm not even close. I'm gonna have to like pick it up this on the back half right here because I've been kind of
Oh,
slacking.
I'll carry
this
you
month.
for days. I don't think the reason I suggested to Ty that we do like a half month update because I have been watching quite a bit. So you don't have to worry, Ty. I got us covered for February, I believe.
Alright. Well, I mean, I still
Not that
got,
it's
like,
great
10 on
movies,
there,
but
like, yeah.
there have been some duds.
Can I talk about
Shout
a
out
movie
Elemental.
I watched most recently? You watched
Yeah.
Elemental? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. I just had to see it.
I haven't
And
seen it. I haven't seen that.
Power through. Stuff.
Proud of you.
Okay.
I rewatched Jurassic Park, and
Nice.
I did watch Jurassic World the month before. I mentioned it at the beginning briefly. And it's just
Okay.
such a stark difference between those two movies. And I was watching Chris Stuckman. He was breaking down Rambo First Blood recently, which I thought was a great review. Go watch that. He's been doing some like feature presentations where he goes back and reviews movies. I kind of want to do something similar on this channel. But basically what he was getting at in that review, it was actually really cool. He was saying how it focuses more on like the characters rather than like the action. Like all the Rambo movies that come out now are like about killing, like the coolest kills, like whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously in Rambo First Blood you have that awesome scene where he's like setting up traps and he's kind of like playing almost like a predator character and he's like killing all these cops like in the woods, and that was like that's known as like one of the greatest part of the movies. But like all before that, it's this build up between Rambo and this main cop bad guy, um, and that's like what makes the movie so great. And like we get to like see what's going on in Rambo's head. We're getting these flashbacks of like him in the war. So it's like more of like a character piece rather than
That never eluded
relying.
me when I watched it. I always
I
thought that
know,
part was
I know
awesome.
it never didn't elude me either. But like if you don't rewatch it in a while, like you just kind of like assume you're like, oh yeah, Rambo is just this guy who like goes and kills people.
Yeah,
But it's a lot more than that. And like even at the end, there's like this end like monologue where he's like talking about like how he can't sleep and like he's like dealing with PTSD. Like it's like actually like a super like surprising ending. Like you would like typically see like this guy like walk off into the sunset or like get a girl or something like that, but he's like really messed up from the war. Sorry. Sing.
hands up.
All right, there we go. Dialed in. But yeah, and then so what I was gonna compare it to Jurassic Park, we really focus on these characters for like the whole movie. Like shit hits the fan like very late in the movie, and the T Rex exhibit's it's only the second exhibit like on the ride or whatever, and like you don't even see a dinosaur in the first exhibit. Like obviously when you first get to the park, you see the big ass brachiosauruses and the dudes down at the lake, but
Yep.
like it's not a lot of dinosaurs. It's like it's more focused on the characters, and the Jurassic World like that just came out. It it it's doing what the new Rambo movies do, where it just cares about like coolest dinosaur, kill people, how many people can we kill. But like this original Jurassic Park movie, the reason like it is what it is, obviously the effects are awesome. Even the practical and CGI, like both in their own right, are awesome. Like they have like little puppets for like the little Velociraptor like baby egg, like and its eyes are like blinking and all that stuff. And then there's CGI in it as well, which is both like top notch. But that's not what makes the movie. It's like we have Dr. Alan Grant, and he's not a fan of kids at the beginning, and then he's like forced into this scenario where he has to like help these kids survive, and like and it's a monster movie, but it's like in a sense of like Jaws, where we're really at the in the character's perspective rather than like seeing the monster kill everything like the whole movie. So I just wanted to point that out, but I thought it was awesome to
Yeah,
rewatch that one. And I've seen it so many times, bro, but like I watched it so many times when I was little, my brain just doesn't like put the pieces together, and I really like got to see the whole plot of it because like I it wasn't like in my head that this guy was like trying to open a park. Like I knew it like subconsciously, but like you're seeing like, well, do you like really want to play God? And like there's a lot of like serious like issues it tackles like within it,
shout
which
out
is
Frankenstein.
awesome. Yeah, and
Yeah,
poor things, huh?
yeah. That. Hey, it sounded
I
like
know.
you
I
just
just
dialed in something beautiful there. Shout
I
out,
know.
clip it.
Sorry. I was yapping right there,
Yeah,
but
you're
it's all
going.
right. I don't
You're
know.
going, brother.
This is why I want to talk about movies right here, is because like it's fun. It's fun to like
Yeah,
dive into them.
I gotta revisit that with a more developed brain. Now
Yeah,
that I'm getting
that's
close to
exactly.
25, it'd be cool.
It's so fun. It's so fun going back and watching all these flicks from when we were little, and you like you're a little guy watching this thing, and you like inherently know it's like a great movie, but like you don't know why anything like is exciting to you. And I could feel that same pit in my stomach of like, oh shit, like it's this part again, and I'm like, it's one of those movies you're like, God, like just jump off the fence and don't get electrocuted, like it, and then like It always happens, and it makes you like
Yeah.
want to see a movie version where like, dude, what if there's movies and they like changed like little scenes every time you watched it, and it was like it's just kind of different every time you watched it. I
You're
don't know.
saying to play the Mandela effect on you, or like
No, not
because
Mandela effect.
like
I
what are
know
you trying to
this
what are
is
you
some
trying to
serious
ask for?
side. This is some serious.
Yeah, what are you asking
Just
for?
hey, just all right. I'm sorry, my brain. But what
No,
I'm
I want
saying
you to try
is,
to extend on this.
okay, yeah. Let me dive in here. Just bear with me. There's always these things that happen,
Okay,
like in the
cozy.
Jurassic Park movie. The dude's climbing up the fence, and it's dude. The tension's building for like minutes. Like they're climbing the fence for like 5 minutes. She's pressing all the buttons, and I want to watch it one time where this dude like actually gets off, like and doesn't get electrocuted. Not that he like actually dies in the movie or anything, but like it's still
Oh,
like builds that tension up in you every time, and you're like, come
yeah, yeah.
on. There's so many scenes like that in that movie that I'm like watching it. I'm like I almost don't even want to watch this scene just because like of the such a good job that like Spielberg does in like creating tension because it works every time, even though I know the outcome. But
Ty,
huh? You hear me?
Ty.
Yo,
Sorry, bro. You like cut out on my end. I got you now.
I was I was saying
All right, keep
Spielberg does
going.
such a great job with the tension. Like even though I know the outcome, like even though I know something's about to happen, like it still like works on my butterflies in my stomach.
You still don't want to see it happen. Yeah, yeah, man.
Uh, well, you know the outcome, and like it still works on me. Like I'm still like no. He
It's good
just does
shit.
such a good job. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, yeah. That's a great one. What a premise.
It's awesome.
Was that a book
Yes, dude.
first?
Because I was thinking the exact same thing. Because I was like, there's so many details. You can't just like make this thing up. Like write like. There's one thing to like write a script, but then there's another thing to like have merch within the movie. Like it does so much to like create this world that you think's like actually lived in.
Yeah,
Like there that the I was so if you go back and watch this like movie ride when you first get there, like Mr. DNA.
yeah. You're talking about the DNA guy. Yeah,
Dude, the cartoons, like the fact that they had to make the cartoons for the movie, but the cartoons like in the movie and the characters are watching it and it's on film.
yeah. That part's sick.
It's like it's just like so many layers of like
Yeah. Why
thought
wouldn't this be
was
real?
put into this movie.
Yeah,
Like they didn't even know like Jurassic Park's like one of the greatest movies of all time, but when they're making that, like, do they know it's gonna be like what it is? Like, are they putting all the resources in because they know it's gonna be like such a great movie? Like, it's
yeah,
not
bro. I
just
don't know.
guaranteed to be so good. Like, why are we putting in so much effort on like guys are
They
like
probably felt
painting?
good about it with the guy at the helm.
Yeah, I know.
It
He
was
created
Jaws.
Jaws, so
Jaws
they
came out
gave him
before,
yeah.
so they
Yeah.
this one
It
gave
was the
him
90s.
some
This is
budget.
90, 93, I think. It came out.
Yeah,
This is after Jaws, after E.T. I guess they do know it's gonna be great. So that's like, but like while I'm watching it, I'm like, there's so many like little details that they put into
yeah.
this thing. It's insane.
It's good shit. Ty, I watched a movie recently. I watched Psycho. Did you know that this was a Alfred
Mm.
Hitchcock film?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I had no clue. And as soon as I found out, I was like,
Vertigo and Psycho
boom.
and Rear Window.
Yeah, so Rear Window and Psycho are coming in this month
Jake,
for
you're
me.
watching them on the projector over there. Here we go.
Yeah.
How is
Psycho,
Psycho?
dude,
I haven't
the
seen
reason
it,
I
but
brought it up is
I
because
just-
Alfred Hitchcock's the king of suspense. And so like
Yeah, he
I
is.
think he would be proud of Jurassic Park, even though it's not as like technically serious in terms of its plot line. But what do you want to know?
Did you enjoyed it though? Psycho? I haven't seen it personally, but
Yeah, I thought it was interesting. I
would you recommend?
so I I watched it when I got back home super late, and I fell asleep like halfway point. But like it was one of those ones where I was like, I want to give this thing its full appreciation, so I rewatched it from the beginning to the
Oh,
end the
nice.
next morning, and I was like, okay, yeah, I felt good about that.
All right, cool.
I don't want to say much about it in terms of its plot because there's
It's
so many
got
things that are. It's very experimental in
that's
like
like
in
his
terms of.
thing.
Yeah, I know he's always
He's
trying new
noticed
things.
like before
That's
like
what both
Spielberg and
Rear
Kubrick, like he
Window
was
and
like
Psycho are
he's the
both
director.
super random.
He's like known as like the great director. Like he
Yeah,
super inventive.
I was
Like
looking
compared
at
to
this
Billy
dude's
Wilder, who I
resume.
studied a lot, Jake. Billy Wilder,
Yeah,
this dude just makes. I mean, like The Apartment's a great movie. Some Like It Hot's a great movie, but like, it's really like set the camera up, like just like typical like noirs and like things like that, and like
you're talking about
Hitchcock's doing
Wilder.
like all this stuff with the camera work. Yeah, yeah. Just Alfred's just at another level. Alfred's at another level. If you can hear me,
I don't know if you're breaking up on your end or mine. I got you now.
you're like breaking up over there.
I don't know what's going on your end, bro. I'm breaking up. You're
Yeah,
breaking up.
like your side's breaking up.
Somebody's breaking up.
All right, wait,
No,
Nick,
no, no.
Clay Nick Gaming, what's going on? What's up, man? Sweet,
What's
sweet
up?
boys.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah, I
are,
think
bro.
he's a.
Welcome
I
to the
think he's a
show.
Pontiac. I think he's a fellow Pontiac.
Gotta be. Um,
Jake's freezing on
yeah.
the feed.
What are you gonna do? Ty's talking. Okay, it's fine. I don't know what to do. My internet says it's perfect.
Okay.
Um,
I think it's because I'm recording on my end. It might just be like a.
probably. What were we talking about? You were going into something pretty aggressively there before I
Oh yeah,
broke
yeah.
up.
I was talking about Billy Wilder. I was saying, like, he has his times like where it's cool, but like, the most we'll do is like kind of like a following or a tracking shot. He's backing. He's breaking up again. Here we go. God, what's wrong with this guy? What's wrong with this guy? All right. I was saying the most they'll do is like a following or tracking shot. And then Hitchcock,
Yeah.
like he's like doing all this like I'm assuming like all I've seen from him is like Rear Window and like one other one. But like there's a lot of mirrors and like different things. Like he's like really inventive like with his style of filmmaking. Like it's not just like put him in the middle of the shot, line him up, action.
Yeah.
Like it's
I'm
like
not surprised. I'm
we're
not.
like experimenting out here.
I'm not spoiling anything by talking about the shower scene in Psycho. But there's a scene where woman's in the shower, killer comes into the bathroom pretty easily. Um, but I watched
Pretty
a
easily.
director's cut on that. Huh?
Pretty easily.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
pretty smoothly walks in quietly. That's what I mean by that. um, and then the thing that's famous about that Hitchcock was super proud of is um like the shot cut apparently like to like I don't know exaggerate the action. He like cut back and forth like 75 times within like a certain amount of time.
Ooh.
Um, just to kind of like I don't know make the viewer feel like they're like right in the middle of it. So
Yeah. I got you.
yeah, I felt that. And there's a bunch of like psychological stuff in this one, and it's super interesting. Like a lot of inner dialogue being talked out loud and stuff like that. That just kind of like I don't know.
What genre is
I
it?
was watching.
Is it a
It's
dramatic
horror.
suspense horror?
It's thriller
Thriller?
horror.
All right.
Yeah,
Do we know
it's
the
it's an
killer?
older one. So
Do we know the killer? Or is that part of the thing?
um, no, it's a part of it.
All right, cool. I'll have to watch it.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
I
inspired
mean,
like a lot of movies that came out like after?
oh yeah, no doubt. The one of the biggest parts I don't want to talk about because it's so like experimental in the way that it does it. Um but I enjoyed it just because it was creative. Apparently, Hitchcock already had been making plenty of movies, so he like made it with his own money. He said this is like
Yeah.
pretty sure it was like very heavily
At
unregulated
the
because he knew it
for,
was like very experimental.
for the opening sequence of that, is that the shot of the eyeball, and then it like does kind of like the uh, it's like these like it's the first use of CGI like in film, or is that it might be Vertigo?
That's
Or
probably
see, okay,
Vertigo.
it's Vertigo. It's Vertigo. Yeah, okay.
I've seen Vertigo
But
as
that's the
well.
first. That's the
Um,
first use of CGI like ever.
was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that when I saw it, but
Don't fact check me.
yeah, every one of his movies have been like extremely different, and so I enjoyed Hitchcock.
Yeah, he's great.
But like when you compare it to Jurassic Park by far is more entertaining. Like I'm like
Yeah, I got you.
thinking about it, I'm like Jurassic Park is awesome. It's like
Well,
I don't know.
they're not even comparable, because
Yeah,
like Hitchcock is like early 1900s.
this is an awesome episode by the way that we're
What?
talking about Hitchcock right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I learned a lot about him, but yeah, people would probably love this Hitchcock talk. Nope.
Yeah.
But yeah, he does a great job. But I was just saying, he's like setting up the foundation for like what film's gonna be. Like you can't like compare him. Like you can't compare a movie in the
He doesn't know
90s to
that.
like Hitchcock movie.
That's one interesting thing about this that I wanted to mention is
But it holds
Psycho
up.
when it came out. Psycho when it came out is based in present day for its time. So I think that's crazy to me. Like to try to put myself in the mindset of the audience
Yeah.
that like they're watching something that's like relevant to them because it does not feel relevant to me. And I was trying to put myself in there in the batter's box and try to like I am 1960s.
No, that's how you gotta.
Apparently, a lot of girls did not have a good time being in the house solo after this one. But I didn't think
Yeah,
it was that
probably not.
crazy.
Well,
I
I mean, you got to think, Jake, when they first created film, like probably 20 years before Hitchcock was dropping this banger. Uh, Dude, the first time they showed a movie like in a theater. Well, there was movies before, but they had this train come straight towards the camera, and everyone ran out of the theater because they thought it was gonna hit them. So
Bruh.
like people were so surprised. Like you got to
I
think
think
like
I
how
heard
far
that
we've
before.
come, like so quick.
No, I know.
It's insane.
Yeah. This one was trying to depict like pretty, yeah. Like I said, current events, like not current events, but like current
Serial
day.
killers.
Try to put yourself in the shoes, type vibe.
That's cool.
Um,
Is the dude from It's a Wonderful Life in it?
Nope.
All right, I keep
Jimmy Stewart.
Psycho and Vertigo both end
Yeah.
in O's, and it's really messing with my head.
Yeah, Jimmy Stewart is in Vertigo, and he's also in Rear Window.
Oh, want the moon, Mary?
You can't do the voice, so you like don't.
You want the moon, Mary?
What do you want, Mary? Yeah, you want the moon,
Yeah,
Mary?
yeah. It'll dissolve. See, I'll put it in my mouth. It'll dissolve. See. All right. Hey, how's the chat doing? How we doing? Are we hanging in there? We hanging in there? We doing all right?
Yeah. Hour 30 in. How you feeling?
How we doing? Five
That baby Eric.
viewers. We held on to 5 of them, Jake. How we doing? Here we go.
Look at us.
Here we go.
I'm one of them. It's electrifying.
We held on to 5. 8, 4. Do I count 2? 3? 3 guys in here. Here we go.
Hell yeah. Welcome.
Hey, tell your friends.
Thanks for sticking
Hey,
around.
leave a like on the video. Why not? That would be very appreciated. Jake, leave a like
Whoa,
on the video while you're
whoa,
watching.
whoa. All right, I got you. That's all you got to say, man.
See, look how easy it is.
Boom.
Bomb.
Please.
3 likes.
Okay.
3 likes on the video. All right.
Is it actually?
Yeah. 4. No, 3.
Whoa.
Here we go, boys.
Calm down, guys.
I might be
Calm
one
down.
of them. I liked it before we even started streaming. Here we go. Here we go. That's
Oh, man.
kind of where we're at, but it's okay. It's okay.
It's pretty
Still
electric.
hanging in. Hey, dude.
Is there
Eric's barely
anything
hanging
else
on.
that we wanted to talk about? Eric, I don't know how you're still here, brother.
Eric's hanging
Appreciate you.
on, dude.
By a thread. All right, Ty,
What a
let's give him
guy.
something to listen to right now. What are we talking about now?
Battlefront 1 and 2 dropping next month.
We're excited about it. Keep your eyes up for it. Boom. Next.
Boom, is
I'm
it?
excited about it. I never played it. I played the Battlefronts that came out in 2016 and whatnot. We played Lego Star Wars 2, pretty religiously growing up.
Yeah.
Lego Star Wars, complete saga. Like
I
that.
mean,
That
we're
was
unlocking
our
ghost
jam.
characters.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Indiana Jones Lego. We were playing Batman
That
Lego. We were
was
playing a lot of Lego.
really- A lot of Lego games.
But I wish
a
I
lot of
played
Legos
Battlefront.
being built. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we did play it before. I was telling Jake we had this little room upstairs when we were little GameCube.
There's no way it was on a GameCube,
And I remember dude,
It's a PS2 game.
let's look it up.
Yeah,
Let's
settle it
get
right
to the
now.
bottom of this.
We played fucking Spider-Man on there, and we played Hogwarts. One of the Harry Potter games that came out on GameCube. There was no Star Wars Battlefront on there. Trust me.
This might have been it. Rogue Squadron 2.
So that's just not it.
It's on GameCube, Star Wars game. That's what. All right. Well, we're still gonna have to get
Could you
involved
pull
on
up?
this one.
Could you put up some pictures so I can get nostalgic real quick?
For
Potentially.
this other game.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see. Let me see what I can do here. Thank you guys for
Let me
sticking
think.
around, by the way. Appreciate it.
What is there to say?
Just chat it up with the chat.
Yeah. Do we rate Ty's hat? Do we like what he's rocking right now? Just get some feelers.
Would you
Comes in multiple colors.
purchase one?
I know I want one. Aaron's
actually-
loving it. Yeah, I'm kind of ashamed that I
like
didn't bring one back with me. I don't know why I didn't do that.
Doesn't it look good? It looks solid. It's quality. All right. Let me pull this up. This kind of looks familiar.
Dude,
I'm
Eric's liking the merch. Eric,
could get
we
involved
could
pretty easily.
I think we could arrange shipping you one
Jake, see this?
as our first serious,
See that?
listener.
Jake, you see
what's
that
up?
X-wing right there? Does that look familiar?
Yeah, it's not
No?
ringing any bells.
All right. It's worth a shot. That's all I got.
Yeah. Is it for you?
Like maybe like a dream sequence.
Yeah, bro. Ain't no way.
Yo, Jake, Letterboxd too, by the way, gave Dune 2 a 4.5, which is like one of the highest scores of all
That's
time
good.
on Letterboxd. Should we look at the some of the scores on Letterboxd? Like
Yeah, let's do that.
Letterboxd highest scores.
Yeah. I watched one of the fan favorites on there. What was it called?
Can you guys see this
Come
okay?
and See.
Can they see this okay, by the way? I don't even know how this looks.
It is
Very
it is
small.
not pulling it. Wait. I'm not live. It's small, but it works. Hopefully you have it on an iPad, laptop, not your phone, preferably. There is
Yeah,
that
pull
zoom
that.
function on the phone though, so you could dial it in, give it a little pinch.
All right. Shawshank Redemption number 10. 4.5.
Tyler, what is this? This is a website. Go to actual
I know.
Letterboxd. What are we doing?
I mean, I don't really
Collider.
know how to. I don't really know how to navigate Letterboxd.
Okay.
To point me in the right
Fair
direction.
enough. I fine. Just go Collider. We'll see what they got.
Boom, boom, boom.
Where are we
Yeah,
right now? Just Hulu ads.
This is Letterboxd.
Dude, go back to Collider. I told you. Let's do the one that you pulled up.
All right. Guys, Jake's just causing all kinds of issues right now. All right. Hope you guys are doing good. Especially you, Eric. Appreciate you, dude.
Eric gets
All
all
right.
the love. Eric,
Shawshank
we'll let you know when
Redemption,
they're available, though.
4.5.
The merch, if you're actually curious. I don't know if we're going to have a store, but
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, number 9, 4.5. It's in the top 10, according to this. It's sitting at number 9, technically.
this is like the ultimate audience score, probably. Okay.
High and Low. Have you ever heard of this?
Nope.
All right. Akira Kurosawa. He's a beast.
Let's keep
I think he made
scrolling, eh?
that- I know. Well, I kind of want to add this to the list. 7.
High and low.
Godfather. Parasite. Parasite's so great.
All right.
Dude.
Happy with that.
I want to rewatch Parasite like every month.
Godfather Part 2. Yo, so like is
Yeah.
Godfather actually 4 hours long? I can't remember because that's what it seems like it is on my when I clicked on it the other day.
No, it's like 3 hours 30 probably.
Bro, I think I might have clicked on director's cut, 4 hours long.
Ooh, I'd watch it.
Yeah, I know.
Aaron, you
Seven
gotta watch.
Samurai, I
You
still
gotta
need to
watch
do that.
Godfather. I gotta watch that one too, dude. Akira Kurosawa has 2. Angry Men.
Oh baby,
Debuted.
it's a gem. It's good.
Who's your
That's
favorite
good.
actor out of the 12 men?
Hmm.
This guy, I'm guessing.
Let's take a peek. That's who you think the main guy is?
This guy, maybe.
My
Maybe
favorite
this
guy?
in the gray jacket.
No, it's the guy with the tie in the middle, bro. On
This
the
guy?
right a little bit. Yeah.
Him. He's cool.
Apparently he's a weapon. I don't know. He's like a probably famous actor.
Apparently, he's a weapon.
I think it's like Henry Fonda. Yeah. Henry Fonda or something like that. I don't know his name, bro. I'm sorry.
Come and see.
Yep, I watched that. Oh my god, it was brutal. It was brutal.
War.
It's Russian. It's the Russian front during World War II.
Well, I gotta add that to the list.
Ty, I warn you now. I watched Harakiri
Kurosawa?
too.
Hikari.
Harakiri.
I gotta watch this one. This been on the list. For
It's
a while.
kind of depressing too. Both top 2 are depressing as hell, to be honest with you.
Well, you also gotta like take these letterbox ratings with a grain of salt, because like all these people who watch these movies didn't watch them like right when they came out. Like, it's recency bias out here on like some of these. I mean, Parasite's a great movie.
God damn it. Hey man. All right.
These
Yeah,
are-
I'm
like,
assuming
dude,
you
like,
said
you're
something
saying-
along the lines like
Recency bias.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Like,
not
this is
recency
not-
bias.
This is not
It's
the
the
ninth
bias-
best movie of all time.
Ty, you know how people like will say yes or no on a survey?
Yeah,
But like the fact that they will go
Yes.
and seek that survey is the reason why
yeah. It's
like
either
it
5
gives it a
stars
bias.
or it's 0 stars.
Yeah. Those ones evoked a lot of emotion on the bottom half. So that's why they're getting so much praise on Letterboxd.
Yeah,
Because
I
somebody
gotcha.
wanted to go somewhere and talk, like say they saw it. That's why.
This one does not evoke. I mean, like it does. It's a great movie.
That
like,
is just pop culture. I'm talking about Harikari and Come and See.
I know. I'm not talking about these for recency bias down here. I'm talking about Spider-Verse up here.
I don't think recency bias is the right word, Ty. I think you're using the wrong term.
No, because
Because recency bias just
no,
means you've seen it more recent than another movie. That's like me saying I
yeah.
watched Parasite and then I watched Elemental and I think Elemental is better because I saw it more recently because it's in my head more.
If you watched Godfather and you watch Godfather Part Two, that's a bad example. Because Godfather
Yeah.
Part Two might be better, but I think this app hasn't existed for a long time. You get the Marvel fans on here, and like all the Marvel fans use this like app, and they're like 5 out of 5 like compared to the other Marvel movies. Like
Yeah, for sure.
there's
You're talking
something
about
to
Spider-Verse,
it.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I'm done. All right, I'm unsharing
Okay.
so I can.
Bro, Come and See was a freaking train wreck, but I loved it at the same
All right,
time.
I gotta add
I'm
it to
like
the
glad I
list.
watched it. Glad I watched it. Really hated what happened. Um,
Come and see.
yeah, imagine seeing I mean, I'm sure you guys probably couldn't relate, but if you have seen Zone of Interest, I watched Zone of Interest and Come and See within like 3 days of each other, so I was just in a very depressed mood for like a week. It was it makes you like really question I don't know, society.
Society
And
as a whole.
yeah, you're like goddamn. You're like I'm just trying to make ends meet, get Chipotle and get some lunch, and these guys are like, I don't know, man.
Sorry, Jake keeps
It
breaking
opens
out
your eyes
farts.
up.
By the way,
Yeah,
I
it's my bad.
apologize.
It's actually not mine bad. I don't know why the hell it's happening.
Uh,
Um,
Erin said she's gonna have to take a recess break if she tries to watch Godfather. Hey, if you take a recess
that's
break, but
valid.
you finish that thing, if you finish that thing, I'll be so proud of you. That'd be awesome. Can't believe
You aren't gonna
Erin's
watch it with her?
look at Erin and Eric, and I think we're the other two viewers. Shout out you guys for just hanging out with us. Thank you so much.
Ty, you're
Thank
so
you.
appreciative, bro.
I am, bro. I am.
It's a sweet boy.
Sweet boy.
All right. Do we have anything else we want to talk about, or will we want to save some stuff for the next one?
I mean, we can. There's always stuff that happens, so plenty of.
Yeah, I'm really excited for Dune 2 though, guys. It's gonna be monumental. Hopefully,
Yeah, it'll be a
seems
fun
like it's
time.
gonna be.
And let us know. I kind of want to do like come back and sit down right after we watch it, spoiler review. Not like spoiler talk. Like we're just talking spoilers, like right after the movie. And we'll have the warning like on the title, so if they click on it, it's their fault. Click out.
Yeah, the title is "If You Just Watched Dune." Let's talk
Click.
about it.
Click. Let's talk about it.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we're gonna be doing some more live streams like this. So, I mean, I know we don't. I got a lot of people in here, but I like talking about this stuff. I think I had a good time doing this. Appreciate you
Yeah.
guys.
If you have
like
specific
talking to
movies you
people.
want us to watch or talk about,
Yeah.
or if you're curious about what we've been watching, let us know. We'll fill you in. We got plenty in the Rolodex, ready to jazz about something. So
Yep. A
yeah,
lot of jazzing going on. A lot of jazzing.
yeah,
But yeah. Jake, my game link for my PS5 comes in like tomorrow or the next day. So I might have to get active on that Battlefront game when it comes out. But other than that,
how soon is that? How soon is
it
that?
comes out the 15th. I think we're gonna be on a trip at ski,
Oh yeah,
quite possibly. But after that, I'm gonna get active. Jake, I don't
Slope
know how.
stream is gonna be
Jake, how
fire.
do you mentally play Helldivers for like more than 30 minutes?
It was more fun when like all of us were the same level grinding through it. But now Jackson and Billy have become like I don't know, they're like hardened by war and they literally don't die and I feel like I'm the weak link. I was not having a great time yesterday either. I'm not gonna lie. It was
Dude,
like
dude, you're just taking body blows. Like I don't know how. I don't know how you kept
we were
playing.
fighting the automatons too and they're like the hardest breed. Like you
But
don't want to go
really,
against the robots.
turning into mush.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, there's
It's
some
fun
funny
when
moments, but like,
yeah. Bro, Jackson was like locked yesterday, bro. I don't know what was
dude,
going on.
did he take like an Adderall and start playing? Like, what was he doing?
Bro, it felt like it.
Like he's doing like side quests and shit.
Yeah, bro was taking on like a whole army by himself. I don't know. He had the strat down. I respect it. I was not following. I was not carrying my weight either. And you weren't helping the situation for sure. So, but we got
Me?
the job done. Yeah.
I was just playing Call of Duty. I was like, come play.
Nope. Call of Duty's dead to me. If you guys didn't pick up on me not talking about it, it's a bad game. So we're waiting until they bring back pick 9 loadouts, and then maybe we'll talk. Okay.
I think it comes out next year.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean.
It's always next year, huh? Always next year.
Always next year.
Dude, if we could get like a squad back like we had on Verdansk, like
If it's a good game, the squad will be there easily.
I
Like,
mean,
it's
it's
gonna
not
happen.
bad. Like Z and Docker playing like it's old
Dude,
Verdansk.
it's because they have to convince themselves that it's a good game, so they play because
Well,
that's
it's
how
not
they
as
make
bad
their
as
living.
MW2. It's not as bad.
Yeah, but that wasn't a big leap. Okay.
Well, it's like the original like Warzone was great, and it's like kind of back to the same way it was.
I don't know about that.
What's different? Like besides like even more movement, like with the balloons and all that
The
stuff.
feel, the guns, it's just
I guess there is no like Car 98, but they did just make the XRK Stalker a one-shot headshot.
I don't care. I'm just talking about like I don't like that they added multiple. I know they did that with Vanguard and the first Modern Warfare, but I don't like how many guns are in the game. I just want a simple game again. I'm tired of like them putting a bunch of games on top of each other. I know they're trying to like make us feel better about spending $60 each year, but if I'm gonna spend $60, I want like a clean slate. Tired of this. That's it. That's all I got on that.
All right. Well, you spent $60 on it, so might as well play. All right.
That's fair. But no, I'm good. Bro, this guy got a polyatomic, so like he's too
Polyatomics
into
2 games ago.
what?
Polyatomics.
Oh, whatever this one
Poly-
is. What's it called?
it's
Dark
Interstellar.
Matter?
Interstellar.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
actually
bro got
looks great.
Interstellar, so
I
he
know.
was trying to convince himself it's a good game. It's okay.
I spent too much time getting Interstellar to not play the game. All right.
Yeah, that's what
Because
that's what I'm trying to get
I
at.
thought this year was the year, dude. I thought the boys were gonna play.
Next year,
Oh,
bro. Next year.
Jay, have you seen Sicario, by the way? It's a Denis Villeneuve, Denis Villeneuve, not Dennis. Sorry.
Sicario. No, I didn't. It's been on my list for a while on Letterboxd, but I didn't transfer it over.
All right, that was
Is it
he
worth a
made it.
watch?
He made it. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm
Did you
curious.
watch? Did you watch 2042 yet? Cyberpunk, or not Cyberpunk? Jeez, I'm tired. It's 10 o'clock, boys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
Jake's an hour ahead.
What's it called?
Oh my.
Blade Runner 2042. Blade Runner.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
All right. Well, you should watch that one first.
All right,
'Cause
I'll
that one's
put
actually
both those
good.
on my list. All right.
There
Well, I
you
think
go.
Sicario's good too. All right, Jake.
Let's see if
You gotta
anybody
watch,
had any
dude. Watch.
recommendations.
You need to watch Fury Road. You need
Yeah,
Mad Max.
yeah.
Mad Max. You should watch it because the Furiosa.
I
one comes
got
out
I
this
got
year.
some classes to get through first. I'm going through a little phase right now where I'm watching a lot of black and white. So
Well, Jake,
might stick to the tried and true.
if you want to switch from like black and white
Yeah.
to like the brightest colors you've ever seen in your life, you should.
Yeah,
watch-
I bet it looked pretty good up here.
If you want to test
I'll-
the
I'll look
colors
into it.
on that thing, you should watch it.
You know what I did to test the colors? The first movie I put on here?
Blade Runner 2049.
No, it was Puss in Boots: Last Wish. It was beautiful.
So good.
Bro, the colors on that is
I watched
fire.
it 3 times. I watched it 3 times.
And it was like
I'm like the
he was
biggest
like-
nerd of all time.
he's a star of wonder, a star of light. And I was
Oh
like,
my God,
yes.
dude. I went
I was
into
like,
my
it
film
looks
class
so good.
and like people were like, "Oh, like have you watched any movies recently?" I was like, "I watched Puss in Boots too," and it was actually really good. And everyone was like, and I was like, "Don't knock it till you try it."
I know, bro. Animation
Could be a
always
bad
gets a
guy.
bad rap. I always feel bad. Alex, if you're out there, bro, I'm sorry. I shit on
Alex?
this kid. Yeah, this little kid named Alex in my 3rd grade class. He said Fantastic Mr. Fox was his favorite movie that year. And I was like, bro,
Did you
it's
shit on him?
claymation. What do you mean? He's like, yeah, bro, it's
Oh.
actually really good. And I was like, dude, there's no way it's good. And
Why would you?
wasn't until
It's one of the best.
a few years later that I realized
no.
that I was so wrong. But yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's awful, dude.
Yep.
I respect you like standing your ground though.
I mean, I hadn't seen
But-
it,
but
so
you couldn't. be
I'm just
more
kind
wrong.
of I'm living up the don't knock it till you try it vibe.
Yeah.
Good.
I like that out of you. I like that. All right, Jake, we're closing in hour 30. I think we're ready to
Yeah,
wrap this thing up. I'll let you go to bed, dude.
Thanks, dog.
Make sure you get some tea going or something.
Yeah, we'll see
whatever
about
you
that.
do.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey,
Don't know about
stream,
tonight.
Though, stream coming soon. Us and my dad, we're gonna talk some NCAA 25. And I'm pretty.
We're gonna push the boundaries, see what the hell we can get out of this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Why don't you tell us? Yeah, so it'll be good.
Should be a fun one. Hopefully, we can get some more people in here. That'd be electric. All right.
That would be nice. We need somebody to come in here and
Hey,
know,
word of mouth,
loosen things
guys.
up a
You know
little
how
bit.
this works. Here we go. Word of mouth. Here we go.
oh, you meant like that. I meant like host or guest. Or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, no, a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Yeah. No, that shit will happen naturally. Eric will get him going.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
I know.
All right.
Eric's riling him up. Yep. All right. Appreciate y'all.
All
Y'all
right.
have a good night. Jake's.
Bye, guys. Peace.
Eric's trying. Let's go. All right, y'all have a good night. It's been fun. Peace. GG, Jake. Ending now.